we are here at the Sanford Airport and we're flying. We're leaving, we're flying to Ohio, West Virginia, and we are bringing our dog. This will be the very first time we've been flown with our pet. So here she is. Say hi. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm looking very festive today. My gingerbread outfit. All right, but let's go do this. Let's get on the plane.
Outside. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Seat. We're full flight, so please make sure you take that assigned seat. Do not change seats unless otherwise instructed to do so by a flight attendant. You're welcome to continue to use your mobile devices while we're here at the gate. The boarding door is still open. Feel free to use smartphones, tablets, and e-readers at any time, as long as those devices have been switched to airplane mode. For your safety, as well as the safety of those around you, any larger electronic devices.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about our dog that we flew with. We did fly Allegiant Air at Sanford, and our dog is very small. She's 8 pounds, so she was very easily to fit in the little dog purse bag that we got for her, and so she was quite comfortable in there. She had a little cushion and everything so that she was okay. Our dog is an older one. She's going to be 12 in March, and she's the type of dog who loves our family, loves our kids, but not so much everybody else or other dogs. She can be quite grumpy. And so we were very worried to take her on an airplane. But it was very easy. And I was actually very surprised about how well she did with us. We did take her to the vet before we took her on the airplane and asked them about her on the flight and if there was anything that we could give her to calm her down. And so they did give us 2 things to give her through the mouth. It was a pill and then also some liquid medicine to give her to calm her down. She's got arthritis pretty bad, and so it was mostly for pain medicine. And it worked very well. It did make her drowsy for the plane. And so she slept for most of the time, but she was awake. She would like roll over. She would look at me like, why'd you put me in there? With the military, we had pre-check. And so we were going through the pre-check line, and it turned out everyone had pre-check except for me. So that was a little bit odd. But they still let me go through there with my family. Because it said I was pre-checked through the system, but it wouldn't go on the paper copy of the ticket. So that was weird. But anyways, to go through security, I had to take her out of her little doggy bag there, and I had to hold her in my arms and walk through. And nothing went off. I did take my shoes off and everything. And then they had to wipe my hands down too. And they checked those to make sure they were clean. I guess, I don't know. But everything was fine. And then they just let me on through. And so it was a very quick and easy security check to go through the airport at Sanford with a pet.
That's a dog.
She's being so good right now. She's sleeping. We haven't even taken her yet.
This is a no. His name is Nomi. Can't see.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. We have to walk outside, and it's freezing. She did so good. Not in Florida anymore. It is -1. I believe right now, probably colder. I think with the windshield, it's like -20 or something. Ridiculous. It's freezing. It's freezing cold. Let's go back in. We didn't really film a whole lot while we were in West Virginia and Ohio. We were just mainly there to spend time with our family that we haven't seen in a long time. But we did manage to go up to St. Albans and look at some Christmas lights there. They were amazing. They were beautiful. We saw so many different lights there, like Winnie the Pooh and SpongeBob, the Smurfs. Everything was so cute. We saw the Scooby-Doo van, M&M's even dressed up for the holidays, the Grinch, which was so cute. We also saw a nativity scene and Snoopy. All of the things were so cute. And it was a drive-through, so we were able to stay warm in our cars, but also see the beautiful lights. Another thing we got to do with our family was decorate some ornaments for a Christmas tree. And so there's Nadia painting right there. Scarlet! Super close up. There we go. Fix it. We're in the plane. This time Nadia's by the window. Let's get a view of the freezing cold outside. Oh! Snow! Very cold. Owen! You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. There's Daddy over there.
Is that secret?
All right. Going home.
I want to open this one away.
So, what you have to do when you fly with a dog, we were able to board first because it's military, but she's gonna go right there in front of my feet. She was really good when we flew here, and so now on our way home, figures she's gonna be pretty good as well. She was very quiet. There was other dogs that barked, but she was really good. So I just have to put her down below. Here she is. She'll probably just sleep the whole time, but we're headed home back to Florida where it's a little bit warmer. There's a very cold front there right now, and so it won't last too long. Maybe a couple days it'll be cold and then I'll warm right back up. So excited to go back to Florida, go back home to some nice weather, and Christmas is tomorrow, so Santa's coming tonight. Nadia is super excited for Santa to come tonight, aren't you? Yeah. We got some little gummy snacks. There she is at my feet. So I'm not gonna have very much room for my feet, but I'll be okay. So she's tied up under in the chair in front of me. Doo, 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 doo. So she'll be good right there. Yeah. She's probably just gonna go to sleep. We ended up having to be on the airplane as soon as we got seated in our rows. We sat there for a solid hour. They kept recounting us and counting us again, and then they went on the intercom and asked if like 10 people were on the flight, and those people weren't there. And then they counted us again, and then they ended up coming back through and checking off our names on the manifest. But yeah, we sat there a solid hour. I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but they finally figured it out and we were able to leave. So we left an hour late. So not due to it being snowy or icy, our plane would have been on time. Unlike a lot of airports were delayed and airplanes were delayed, flights were delayed during Christmas. But ours wasn't actually delayed due to weather. They were just recounting us over and over again on the plane. So that's why our flight was an hour late. We were sitting there just waiting to take off. But once we did take off, we had everything was pretty smooth. We didn't even have a whole lot of turbulence. Everything was really fine. On our way back home, flying was during the daytime, and so you could see a lot better than flying away from Sanford. So I wanted to make sure that you saw both of us leaving Sanford and then coming back to the Sanford Airport with our pet. And it was the same instance. So when I went through security, I had to take her out of her bag and walk through with her in my arms. I had to take off my shoes and I had to wipe down my hands as well after I put her down. And everything was fine. They also had her bag go through the security point as well. But it was really smooth and really easy to do it. And then once we got through, we were fine and we just had to wait on the plane to arrive. Overall, we had a really good experience flying Allegiant with our pet. We are back home now. Everything went really smooth. I was so nervous about it, but really everything was just fine. And she didn't bark or anything or whine or anything like that on the plane. She had a really good experience on the airplane. Thank you so much for watching this video. We are going on another adventure today. Today is December 31st and another adventure tomorrow. So please stay tuned and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And now it's your family time. Bye.